Hey guys, and welcome back to ABPlus with Arumba. How's it going, man?
It's going good. We're not gonna have robots anytime soon, but we're making progress on the refining thing.
Yeah, we're working out this these flotation cell things. So, do we always want to do rubyite then? Is that a thing that's just always going to want to be flotation celled?
No, it was just the one that I did as an example because it was there. It was the next thing.
Oh, okay. Is there anything that you're like, yeah, that's all you do with that is flotation cell it?
Well, the whole reason I was looking at flotation cells, honestly, was because I wanted sulfuric acid. But I think that the easier way for us to get sulfuric acid is going to be to just do some nickel processing. Nickel or zinc processing will net sulfur dioxide gas, which becomes sulfuric
But
acid.
if we're going to be doing nickel processing via metallurgy, then we're not going to be getting...
Oh, you don't get sulfuric acid?
No, you actually use sulfuric acid.
Okay, in that case, all right, if we don't get sulfuric acid from nickel, where do we get it?
Let me try and work this out. Okay, so when you smelt nickel ore... Okay. If you smelt nickel ore with oxygen gas, you get the sulfuric acid. Right, I get that. First you process the nickel, then you make the nickel pellets, and then you can turn nickel pellets... What? The fuck is nickel carbonyl? Oh no, don't fucking attack. No you dare, you little bastards. They were attacking my my copper metallurgy thing. Very protective over it. Are you pushing out beta bases?
There's a javolite deposit over there that I'd like to obtain.
Javelin? Oh, that's it. Oh, in the east or?
Yeah,
There's a
the
couple in the
base
east.
to our east,
There's what?
like
Oh,
about say 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 3:30, somewhere around there.
There's Javelite directly north as well. There's just ore everywhere.
There won't be though. We added RSO, remember, at the beginning of the recording session. So as we continue to
the extra
expand,
chunks. Yeah, that's
there
cool.
it will become much more sparse soon.
So we've just got a really big starting area with
Yeah.
lots of ore. What was I checking? I was checking nickel, how you make nickel. We don't actually need nickel right now, do we? Alright, so if you put sapphirite and rubyite with mineral catalyst, you get 4 nickel.
Again, we can do a lot of that stuff with the mineral catalysts, but that requires sulfuric acid to melt down our slag.
Break things down, yeah. Okay, so you... get processed nickel into nickel pellets. Then you take the nickel pellets and... Yeah, you take the nickel pellets, now you need to make nickel carbonyl with it, which you need sulfur and carbon monoxide. And you take that nickel carbonyl. Oh, okay. Fucking hell, nickel's complex. So you need to make... You get processed nickel, and then you can turn that into pellets and cathodes. But you need sulfuric acid to turn into the cathodes. And then the pellets you turn into nickel carbonyl, which you then add back to the nickel ingots that you make from the cathodes. Which allows you to get a lot more molten nickel. So you can turn that into nickel plate. But yeah, you don't get sulfuric acid through that. Was that you?
Me attacking? Yeah, I'm currently fighting some big acid worms
So I think our best bet is to use the flotation cells to sort our sapphirite. Unless we need iron specifically, if we're like super low on iron, then we can reroute it so that it stops using the flotation cells. Or you could set it so that if we've got enough sulfuric acid, then we swap from using the flotation cells.
See, on the weekend server, it didn't seem like we were ever out of sulfuric acid, but I didn't pay a lot of attention to where the sulfuric acid was actually coming from.
Yeah.
So it comes from somewhere. I think there may be a cycle that costs sulfuric but creates some, and like it's practically a self-sustaining cycle, something like that.
Okay.
This is so nice not having alien giblets everywhere. Apparently they bloat the size of the save file by a ton.
Oh really? Like actual alien giblets?
Yeah, items on ground that are not picked up.
Oh, that's interesting.
They require space in the save file to like keep track of where they are. And if you have a bunch of them, like if you go out and push bases and then don't pick up the giblets, then that's bad.
Especially bulbs with the tiny giblets. Dun dun dun. Geode processing. Oil steam cracking. It's funny, we're doing all of this shit right now with metallurgy, and it's like, oh, in the future, we've still got all this fucking Petrochem to look at.
Oh yeah.
Although I feel like once we've worked through, I feel like metallurgy is like baby's first Petrochem.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying metallurgy. Honestly, I think metallurgy is more fun than Petrochem. It's complicated. The recipes change and stuff, but you've always got your vanilla recipes to fall back on, and it's just a strictly superior method of processing. So if you want to do it, you should. But
yeah,
if you
and you get interesting stuff out of it as well.
Yeah. Whereas with Petrochem, it's like take this advanced calculus or advanced chemistry like exam before you can have blue science and robots. Like you have to figure out what the how many electrons are going to disconnect from the protons and the neutrons with the acid, benzene, methane. Anyway.
Right. Now I really want to move all of this stuff down. Well, I've left you a nice path if you want to route anything through all the metallurgy stuff.
Okay. Nanobot, no. Nexla, please fix. Why won't nanobots empty out their inventory into a car if your inventory is full? Just throwing trees on the floor.
You're just shitting stuff out everywhere.
Yeah, just pooping out wood all over the place instead of mining it out.
Pooping out that wood. Okay, well, I feel like Ruby or okay, I'm just gonna do what I said.
Okay, you're gonna do that flotation cell stuff? That sounds good. Yeah, I'm just trying to secure this Javolite. I think I might actually hey, talk about a role reversal. I might do trains.
What?
Do we even have that tech yet? Did you research any of it? No.
Why are you touching my trains?
Well, you're all distracted and stuff, so railway.
You're gonna do train things that I'm not gonna like, aren't you? I'm gonna have to shout at you.
Well, if you actually played not a 15 Factorio like you're supposed to and had like a blueprint library, I could just use your blueprints, but no.
I do, but I don't use blueprints. Like,
why not?
although I do have a train blueprint.
Why wouldn't you use your blueprints? You used Foreman. You gotta import all that stuff into the new version. Foreman's gone. It's not coming back. Actually, Foreman's not gone. He just updated it a couple days ago. I don't know what it does now, but it still exists.
Probably just does the same thing, just better.
Uses the blueprint strings. It's true. I mean, we did reinstall auto trash.
Yeah, I mean, and auto trash has been part of the base game for ages now.
Yep.
Did you ever
it's
automate
awful.
loaders?
No, I did not loaders. No.
Oh, okay.
But they are. You know what? We should probably build a loader addition to the belting setup. You know, the underground belt, splitter, and belt.
Yeah.
Loader should just be built right in there.
Yeah, well, they could be at the other side of the thingy, surely. Oh, well. Saying that, loaders require inserters.
Yeah, it's a lot too. It's like 5 inserters per loader. So the amount of inserter crafting you need is pretty significant. Still, it'd be nice if it was all included.
Holy crap, we just got an extra tool belt. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, I researched it specifically so that I could turret creep easier.
Okay, I need you guys to be them.
Alright, so that's power out there. We get some extra turrets, more ammo. We should really, I think, automate walls, but can we skip regular walls and go straight to the steel walls?
If you like.
Yeah, it's like, unfortunately you can't upgrade regular wall into reinforced wall, so
Okay.
it's just like a waste. So we need gates first. Can I knock that out so I can actually go secure the space before you set the trains up? Since apparently you've decided. Now, I said the word train, and now Cesar's like, oh, trains! Is it time? Is it time? It's time for trains.
Well, it's like, we only need trains because Jivelite.
Yeah, I mean, I could just belt that first deposit over. But that feels dirty. Temporary.
So you're saying, oh, well, you weren't working on trains. Well, yeah, that's because have you seen the amount of fucking resources in our base?
I'm dead. Your blueprints, you don't even have a train station. Come on.
Oh my god. Probably do it wrong anyway.
What happened to power?
Apparently there was one single power pole, one single shitty wooden power pole that was connecting the entire base. Wow, that was impressive.
That's the MVP.
Purple MVP. most valuable purple. MVPP.
I'm just playing with my car this episode. It's fun. Have you tried have you tried out the Bob's? I think it's Bob's that adds the vehicle like motor thing.
No idea what you're talking about.
I'll find it. It's called a vehicle overdrive motor. Increases the movement speed of a vehicle. It's pretty slick. My only complaint.
Oh, did Bob's remove like all of his funny like super speedy belts?
Super speedy belts? No.
Oh, okay. They're just further down in the list. Okay, I see them. You and your little car.
It's a big car. It's the biggest car. All the people are impressed by the size of this car.
That's Arumba's command vehicle.
I'm never gonna get out. Someday I'm gonna be like driving around in a tank. It'll be even better.
I'm sure that's what Trump wants as well. To be charging around in a tank. I mean, in fairness, would you blame him?
That's what you want to do.
I wouldn't mind.
Alright, so I wanted walls. There's gate tech. We need reinforced concrete wall. I can set that up and then go set up some mining on the Javolite. Can I move turrets? Oh my god, picker. Love this mod. you can just nudge turrets. Just creep forward a little bit. Talk about
the new
next level of turret creep. That's awesome.
Right, Dexla, now you need to allow us to select multiple things to move forward.
Just automate.
Just shimmying the turrets forward. All the way from your base. It's like that guy's Farlands or Bust series on Minecraft, except you just like run forward with turrets the entire way around Factorio, try to get to the other side. Is a Factorio map circular?
No.
No, it's not. So, yeah, it's quite clearly not. We actually spoke about that in the mod thing to see if it would be possible to make a Factorio map circular.
Yeah.
Or globular. Or terrestrial. I can't believe we've still got furnaces that are being manually fed fuel.
Well, that's really no one's fault but our own.
Yeah. It's the lead plate ones.
Okay, and then you need steel, basic electronic boards. Very, very small amount. Okay.
This is so messy right now.
That could describe our entire factory, I think.
Pretty much. Well, I mean, the bus section isn't too bad, apart from the steel. The steel's the only funky bit of the bus section. But anything west of the bus...
We don't look there.
Yeah. That's a bit you're not allowed to look at.
What's the term for it? It's a black box. It just, stuff goes in, stuff comes out. There's no way of explaining it or looking at it. It's just...
Did you automate mining drills? No.
Yeah, I did.
Where?
The end of the thinger.
Oh, I see it. That's right here. My bad.
This is where it's the same thing. Like, I'm wondering if maybe I should remove the chest that holds the tier 1. Or if...
Well, we're never going to use tier 1s.
Right. So, I mean, the only argument to have it would be if maybe there's a blueprint that requires them. But even then, I think it makes more sense just to do this now.
Yeah.
Okay, how about the Mark 1 assembling machines? Probably the same thing at this point.
Never going to use them, yeah. Wow. So you've decided to start taking massive dumps with warehouses as well now. I see.
Well, you just end up with so many little stupid geodes and crap in your pocket that...
But unfortunately, it's like that is all we've got time for in this episode.
I cannot believe that. That is ridiculous.
Let's try.
Alright, fine, okay. What he said. Why aren't you making stuff yet? Oh, wait. What? Did I do the wrong recipe?
Anyway, as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steve, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Alright, see you in a bit.